Hello, this is Mirka Normand with H2O, or How to Orthosis. In this video, I will demonstrate how to fabricate a neoprene thumb strap to help support the thumb proper biomechanics. So to do so, we're going to need to use a neoprene sheet, which I have here, thanks to Performance Health for their sponsorship. So for this, I'm going to use also a ruler. I like here to use a goniometer as a ruler because I can see through and it'll be easier to gauge the width of my strap. So this particular sheet is 1/8 of an inch thick, or 3.2 millimeters. The thickness of these may vary depending on your needs. Okay, so in this case, I like the divisions of this goniometer here, so I'm going to go for about half the width of this. So I will follow that line as my guide to trace. And I'm going to need a fairly long piece there. So I'm going to cut the entire length of the sheath. Voila. Now I'm going to cut this. It's always helpful to have sharp scissors. Don't want any jagged edge. Okay, so that is for my wraparound strap. Now I'm going to need another piece for the base on which this will attach to my wrist. So I'm going to go a little wider for this one. So I'm going to use 3 lines here. I'm going to trace that here. It doesn't have to be a precise piece. I typically go maybe like this is about 5.5 centimeter here. Could be a little bit wider. Doesn't really matter here. There we go. We don't want the piece too narrow, and you'll see why in just a moment. So just for aesthetics, I like to cut the corners. Okay, so I have my elements here. So I have my little base piece, my strap. Now I need to unite these with some Velcro hook. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a piece here, which I'm going to then fold on itself to cover the base here. So just about the width of this piece. So here we go. So twice the length of that. Voila. So I'm folding this on itself. There we go. So now we have a double-sided Velcro hook piece. So I'm going to place this on my base. So it's going to be a little bit shorter so I don't have it sticking out. Here we go. So this will be my base. Now I will affix my strap to one side of this base, like so. I don't want to take too much space, and you'll see it's important that I leave enough space for the strap to wrap around twice and land on this pad. So in this case, depending on what the purpose is, we're going to place the base here either on the radial side of the wrist if we want to assist the patient with this, the radial abduction of the thumb, or if we want to help the patient with palmar abduction, then we're going to place the pad more volarly. So let me demonstrate here for the radial side. So we're going to wrap this strap around the wrist with a little bit of tension. Then we keep on going around the thumb, and then we're going to crisscross and land back on that pad like this. So now obviously this strap is too long, so I want to cut it to fit. Voila. So now I have an assist for radial abduction of my thumb. and I can simply rotate it to the front, rotate the base to the front, and this now will help my thumb more with a palmar style of abduction, which is also opening my web space.